Hey, what's up everyone? I wanted to upload this demo I made of Scythe 2 map 20 because I find this map to be unbelievably stressful, like nothing else I've played in this game. There are definitely lots of maps harder than this in Scythe 2, but none of the others kick my fucking asshole as hard as this one does, and after getting completely destroyed on my first playthrough, I wanted to make a demo of it just to finally put it to rest. For an uncommentated run, check out the video linked in the description. So I start by killing the imps and the revenants in that room with the shotgun in the beginning. Then I go down here to grab the plasma cannon and the chain gun, or the rocket launcher. And I usually try to take out the Baron at the top with the shotgun because I don't like space rocketing myself like I just did down there. This just takes a long time and it's, but it's safer, because I suck at using the rocket launcher. Anyway, after dealing with those guys, I use the plasma cannon to kill the Mancubi down here, as well as the Baron and the Cacodemon that I left alive at the beginning. The plasma cannon is just so damn loud. But I do love the noise. It's satisfying. And yeah, then I just grab the backpack here because it's pretty damn crucial for this map. The ammo here is like, they barely give you enough to deal with the enemies here. It's like they give you the right amount, and you don't want to waste very much. And a lot of times I do waste ammo, as I'm trying to clear these revenants out in this tower. You have to clear these revenants out. They will make the map so much harder if you leave them alive. Because they'll constantly be shooting at you, and their homing missiles will always find you. They'll turn every corner, it's crazy. And here you can see I missed one and face rocketed myself again. But with these Cacodemons, I like to keep them contained here in this little area, so that, if I go around earlier, they'll fly out and be harder to destroy with the rockets. It's easier that way. And I go over here, kill the imps and the Baron, just to pick up this extra ammo lane over here. Now to deal with the revenants here and the Mancubus, I just, lure them all out, run down the hallway, and then I have them, hopefully the Mancubus will launch rockets at them. It doesn't always work, but it helps thin the herd out a little bit faster. Always gotta be careful though, because those Revenant rockets will turn a corner if you wait too long for them to reach you. And these Hell Knights and these, areas, these little platforms here, they will just constantly be shooting at you, so gotta keep an eye out all the time, throughout all your peripheral visions and everything. I'm playing in 4x3, which made that a little bit hard. I don't know why. I should have, widescreened it, but whatever. This is probably the most tedious part of the map, because I really have to take care of these guys. I've lost so many runs to these guys just slowly whittling me down. These Hell Knights and the Cacodemons and the Revenants in the tower, so yeah, I just have to kill them. There's no option for me. And the other thing I hate is that they take up so much ammo. The ones in the little alcove back, which has the switch, I usually leave alive until I get the BFG. Just because I need some of that ammo for the other crazy trials this map throws at you. This secret I usually get after killing the Hell Knights, but sometimes I'm just like, whatever, get it over with, get out of the way. Usually I leave the Mega Armor there in case I need it if I have plenty of armor. So now I go to the other side of the map to tackle that part, to get the switch there. These chain gunners I usually just kill right away, and then I run out so that I can, get more cover from the Mancubi rockets. These things can sometimes go through the wall though. I've had one go through the wall and hit me. It was crazy. This room reminds me of Alien Vendetta, with the green marble and that arch at the top. took a pretty bad risk here, releasing this Archvile and not, you know, not going for cover. I just kept on shooting him, thinking that he was going to get in a pain state, but nope. He blasted my ass, and I had 9 health, so I had to run and get some more, which, you know, it added to the time. I was trying to get this done in 15 minutes. That was my goal, but I did not. So this run ended up being slightly longer than 15 minutes, so that's unfortunate. But, you know, the goal is just to get it done in one sitting, 100% without saving, you know, to get the demo recorded. This Archvile, thankfully, I made sure not to do that again, that mistake. I hid for cover that time. This part's tough because there's not much room to maneuver around, but what I did was I ran through before the Baron spawned, you know, using strafe running, and that, it doesn't always work, but it worked there, and yeah, it makes it a little bit easier. I try to bottleneck these Revenants behind this gate here. Sometimes they'll come through, but, you know, rockets go through these bars, which is really helpful. Packs of Revenants like this always freak me out, and they raise my nerves. I swear, this map, I was more nervous doing this map than I was with any other map. Like, the Mucus Flow, I just recently did a whole UV Max demo of the Mucus Flow in 51 minutes or 52 minutes or something like that. And my nerves were not as much as they are here. Like, right now, this part is where my nerves went through the freaking roof. Because when you grab this BFG and flip that switch, 4 Cyber Demons appear. Now, these guys are the worst part of this whole map. And, like, I try to kill them right away. I have no good strategy of dealing with them. I just usually hope for them to get lucky. Or I just usually hope to get lucky there, like I did there while they got distracted. Once they're distracted, you can get a nice, full BFG shot right up in their ass cheeks. Sometimes you can get 2 in, which is what I did. And it was, yeah. So that guy was taken care of. These guys, no clear strategy. You'll be able to tell that I'm, like, fucking nervous as shit. My hand is shaking because, yeah, there's really... I don't know how to consistently take on 2 Cyber Demons at once. And every time I wait too long to kill the other one, these two they show up here so fast. And so now I gotta kill the last one, the 4th one, who appears over here. Good thing is he usually gets stuck there, so I can deal with the other 2 without this guy blasting me from halfway across the map, because that's what they do. If you leave these Cyber Demons around and try to flip those switches in these little rooms on the sides here, those Cyber Demon rockets will just pour in and blast your ass. I tried to save as much plasma as I can as I was going through these rooms, but it's sometimes, like with the Barons here, they have so much health, you just gotta blast them with a BFG or 2. Made sure to save at least 80 cells so I could get 2 BFG shots out of that. Otherwise, the other 3 areas, I take them out with just rockets because they don't have as many health as the Barons do. And without the Cyber Demons, it's so much easier to do this. See, if those Cyber Demons were alive, there would be rockets just flying through here. And as you notice, I'm not even hitting the switches yet, because pretty much every switch you hit in this map, I think every switch except maybe like 2, releases like a, you know, an ambush of some sorts. Or just, you know, warps enemies in. And these switches, each one of them will warp in Revenants and Chain Gunners. And they're extremely dangerous, especially the Chain Gunners. They can snipe you from all over the map. So, what I do is I take these guys out first before hitting the switches, and then I hit them all at once. And then fight them from like a safe space. There's also a Megasphere over there that I'm saving for when I really need it. Look at that rocket. Just freaking... It's like a Vor from Quake. It's crazy. They follow you everywhere. Now to take out these bastards. This is a very, very, very bad space to take them out from. Those archviles can easily just blast you. I'm so lucky I didn't get hit standing there. But also when you're doing it from here, you can get hit from the other side by the Hell Knights. You see that? Like, there's nowhere safe in this map. It's kind of insane. This map has one of the best atmospheres, though. I do love the MIDI. It's one of my favorites in Scythe 2. It's actually from Final Fantasy VIII. Eric Alm seems to be a big JRPG fan. There seems to have been one. Because there's a lot of, like, Final Fantasy music. There's, like, you know, Trials of Mana and all that stuff. Breath of Fire. Now this is the hardest room to deal with. You really, really, really need to get to cover. Because, you know, archviles, you know how they are. They suck. They can just obliterate your shit in a single hit. You can get hit like twice or 3 times in a row too here. It's like really bad. Like if multiple of them zap you at the same time, yeah, that's the worst. There we go. Now it's time to flip the switches and, you know, take out the remaining enemies in the map. See, here I just use the BFG. And then I get that mega armor, now that I really, really need it. I was low on armor there. And yeah, at least, I like to save at least 200 before going into the final room, before entering the gates, as they're called. Also, always keeping an eye out on my peripheral vision to make sure that I don't get, you know, blasted, blindsided by these bastards. Alright. Now to kill those revenants and chain gunners. Get both of these at the same time, and then I fight them, and then I do the other side. I would do all 4 of them at once, but it's risky to cross to the other side after flipping these first 2 switches. I was pretty pissed after that one hit me. That sucked. I usually, you know, hope they can infight, but it usually doesn't happen. I just usually use the bullets and the rockets to take them out. The chain gunners are great infighters, but they really didn't do much this time, unfortunately. Yeah, that's how far I have to be to get a good, you know, safe distance on these guys. There we go. Got the chain gunners and the imps out. Took way too much damage there, and yeah, really felt like getting the megasphere. I don't think I needed it yet. I could have went on longer without it. There was some more medkits back there, but you know, it's whatever. Gotta be extra careful here because, yeah, those Revenant rockets are no joke. They can really hurt. And I'm trying to save as much health as I can for the final, you know, the final room. The gates. Now to deal with the other side. This part was really scary because I was very low on ammo. And they were friggin' coming for me. I thought I still had my my shotgun left, but nope, I had no ammo for it. Only 50 bullets left. Pretty much emptied them all on this one stupid Revenant. Yep. And then one BFG to kill the rest of those guys. And now it's time for the moment of truth. Now this last few Revenants, pretty easy to deal with. Really didn't want to use the BFG, but I had no choice because no ammo, you know? And then I used that chain gunner's few bullets to take out the Revenant. Now, here is the gates. I've made it here 5 times, and I died each time. It sucks so much. It's so scary. My heart is pounding at this part, and I'm just like, my nerves are going insane here because I'm fully expecting to die. The main reason I died a lot here is because of these pillars. I would run into it and stop, and then a rocket would just boom hit me right in the face. And I'm just like, why aren't you dead yet? I'm just like, die already. There we go. Now, if you hit space right here, right away, you'll start the map over. You won't beat it. It's one thing I had to make sure not to do. But anyway, that's the gates. There's just something about this map that infuriates the shit out of me, but I really like it too for some reason. It's probably because of the MIDI and the atmosphere. I like maps like this. It's essentially a boss fight. But yeah, this demo is just my way of ending my beef with this map. Maybe I'll do the rest of Scythe 2 later. It's definitely one of my favorite WADs. Thank you so much for watching, and catch you next time.